manifesting relationship or intimate connection with somebody, a specific person, your ex, whatever the person, or somebody unknown, okay, it's going to be easy and it's going to be tough at the same time. Even though manifestation seems so easy, but at the same time it's sometimes tricky, especially when you have a belief system, you have the programming against what you want. So it's like all your belief system is blocking and stopping you in receiving the relationship or having a beautiful relationship that you want, but these belief systems are stopping you to have it. So there, a version of you will going to die in the process for you to take out this version of you who is not supporting or helping or allowing the relationship to happen naturally in your life, or not allowing to feel the love for your person or to have a committed relationship or marriage, whatever you want to manifest. So that version of you, those beliefs and all that stories has to die, and it will going to die. And that's why for a lot of the people, I've seen this thing commonly. I've been traveling from almost more than 2 years, and I've met so many people from the different countries, and so many people that I meet. Some people were single, some were in a committed relationship, some were in a complicated situation. And I've noticed, based on the people that I've met, I'm not saying it's for everybody, but what I've seen personally, the people who are single, if they are single, they are happy vibe, okay, nothing wrong with that. But if they have something going around that they are single, not because of their choice, they are single because they think that there are not good men out there, or relationships are hard, or I need so much space, I don't want to sacrifice in the relationship, like all those stories are there, and that's why they are single. You will feel the energy from those people that's going to show to you, or that's going to reveal to you that those people are not ready to be in relationship because of these stories. So I've met these people and they were single and they were like, oh, we are happy, we are single. But when I actually go deep with them and talk about the deep things about the relationship, about, I meet mostly with a woman, of course I meet the men as well, but I see this common pattern in the woman over the age of 40, or I've met a woman at the age of 60 and still single, and she was like, okay, she was like, I'm happy to be single. I'm like, okay, if you're happy, fine. But when I talk deep about it, I understand that she has fears, and she literally say that she cannot be with somebody because she don't want to sacrifice in a relationship, or relationships are hard, or men are not, there are not good men out there, or they have a story like they hate the man, and that's why they are single. So single doesn't mean that the people who are single are always happy or they are happy. It's just that they have the stories, the belief system that's actually blocking them in receiving the full-fledged relationship that is desired. They want to have a beautiful relationship, but their stories are blocking to have it all, to receive it all in a relationship that they deserve and desire. And that's the thing I've personally seen in the people who are single or in the complicated situation. If you are having a happy, beautiful, loving relationship, the chances are you not gonna have those kind of the blocks, or you might have overcome these blocks of relationship, and that's why you have a beautiful relationship. So personally speaking, I never had the blocks around the relationship, that it's hard to be in a committed relationship, or the men are not good, or all dead, all good men are dead, or something like that. I don't have the stories. I don't hate the man personally, and I've met so many women who hate the man because they think that the men are not good enough, or whatever their reason is. And I personally meet the men as well who think that the women are not good enough, or whatever their story, and that's why they are single or in a complicated situation. So the thing is that there are the good people in the world, there are the right people for you, there is the person for you. Even if you're single and you are around 40, 50, 60, whatever, doesn't really matter. Age is just the paper on the number. If, like we say, we have 365 days in a calendar. Now there could be a lot of the science why we have the 365 days in the calendar, whatever, unless it's a leap year. But what if there are 1,000 days in a calendar? Then what's your age? So age is just the number. And we think, oh, I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm 60, or I'm 30. I cannot have a relationship. And those are the stories that's blocking you in receiving that relationship. So even though manifestation is very simple, very easy, yet sometimes it can be tricky because you think that, oh, I'm doing everything, but why I don't have the relationship? Why I don't have what I want? It's because there is something that's stopping or blocking for it to come in your life. And until you reach that belief system or programming or story or negative thinking, whatever, you cannot have what you want. And doesn't mean you have to work on yourself or you have to work on your belief system or childhood work. No. The only thing you have to believe that regardless of whatever story or whatever programming I have, it doesn't matter, I still can have it. And in the course of the manifestation, the process and the journey of you getting what you want, eventually your belief system will be seen. You will going to see your belief system. You will going to see the old part or the old version of you dying, your belief system changing, your beliefs dying. Literally, you will going to feel that. You will going to feel like you're dying. You're going to feel uncomfortable, insecure, anxious. It's going to happen because that old story will eventually gonna die on itself anyway for you to have it all, for you to have a beautiful loving relationship. So you don't need to work on your belief system, inner childhood programming, unless you want to do it. You can just manifest by saying that I can have it all and I already have it all. And in the process of the manifestation, if you have some negative story, it will going to come on surface. You will going to see that story directly, indirectly, whatever way, shape or form, whatever is the least path, like path of least resistance for your manifestation to come. Nobody can say what's gonna look like. Nobody can pretend. Nobody can expect. Nobody can say. We can only say once we actually experience it, right? We cannot see the future. We can only connect the dots by looking from the past. So in that process, in the journey, the beliefs, the fears, or the beliefs all will going to open up, and those negative stories will going to open up, and they will literally gonna die in front of you. And that's dying is not naturally easy because they want to hold on to you because they have been part of you for a very long time, and now they are going to hold on to you, especially when you want to take them off and you want to let it go. They're going to hold on to you, and that holding on to may seem uncomfortable, risky, dangerous, anxious, anxiety, fearful. All stuff will going to happen. It's totally normal, totally okay. And finally, eventually, these stories will going to go away and you will going to get what you want. So that's kind of like the rough manifestation process that I'm saying. Even though manifestation is simple and easy, yes, it's tricky at this time, and the people are like, I'm doing everything right, but I'm not getting what I want, or opposite stuff is happening. Why? I'm doing everything right. It's been 2 years, it's been 3 years. It's because you have the belief system around it, and these belief systems are uncovering, they are opening up, and they will going to open up as long as needs to be open through the path of least resistance. I don't know what it's going to look like because everybody is different. Every manifestation is different. Okay, nobody can predict it. So it will going to open up and it will going to happen. It doesn't matter how long you have been manifesting something or how long have you been working on it. Doesn't really matter. It can happen instantly or it can take so long time, several months, decades. It doesn't matter. The only thing matter here that you stick with it. You stick with it, that I can have it all regardless of what's happening outside of me, regardless of my circumstances. I can have it all and I have it all. The more you stick with your decision, the more you commit to your decision, the faster it's going to happen. And even in the situation when you're panicking, having negative stories, doubt, questions, stop doubting. Even if you have all those processes, still stick with your decision. Still stick with your decision. It's going to happen. And sooner or later, you will going to see that you don't no longer need a physical evidence. You will going to reach to a place in your manifestation journey when you will going to realize you don't need an evidence. You don't need the person at all. You have it all. So why you need a physical evidence? And that's will going to tell you that you are very closer to your manifestation. So there are so many signs. You don't have to go into the signs because you're already manifesting all the time. If the signs show up, amazing. If it doesn't show up, doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It's going to happen anyway. The signs can be there, cannot be there, doesn't really matter. So let me know if this video is helpful. I covered a little bit in depth about the manifestation stuff. Let me know, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification for more such videos. I have courses and masterclasses, guys. If you're interested, check it out. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.